Hi everyone, welcome to Mind & Co Yoga. My name's Kayla and today I'm going to take you through a 45-minute vinyasa flow. I filmed this in Costa Rica, but I had to do a voiceover because there was a lot of construction, so this is just an at-home Colorado intro blurb. It is 45 minutes, it's intermediate to advanced. However, if you are a beginner, I encourage you to push past your limits, modify as you need to, and let's just have fun with it. Let's play. Meet me on your mat. Go ahead and take your knees the width of your mat and walk your hands out in front of you. Big toes can be touching and your forehead is resting on the ground. While you're here, make any adjustments that you need. Resting your chest and your torso on your thighs. Start to connect to the breath here. Breathing through your nose, igniting an Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is a slight constriction of the back of your throat, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Begin to notice the nature of your thoughts today. Are they fast? Are they slow? Are you worried, excited, happy, sad? And know that however you are in this moment is okay. Go ahead and begin to roll your forehead on your mat from left to right, giving your forehead a little bit of a massage. Releasing any tension from your forehead here. Being gentle with yourself. Go ahead and walk your arms out a little bit more in front of you, feeling the stretch down the side body, down your back, maybe into your hips. Start to walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Let your head lay on the ground. Still breathing that Ujjayi breath. Thick inhale through the nose and a thick exhale through the nose. Go ahead and go up on your elbows and raise your right arm up. Maybe cactus your arm to feel a stretch in your side body here. Plant your arm back down on the floor and melt back into child pose. Walk back through the center. Go ahead and walk over to the left here. Begin by resting your forehead on the mat, stretching through your side body and your back. Sink into those hips a little bit more. When you're ready, go ahead and lift that left arm up to the sky, look up at it. Cactus it to feel a stretch in your shoulder, your back, and then walk it back down to the floor. Forehead touches. And go ahead and make your way back through center in child's pose. Gaze out in front of you at your hands, chin touching the floor, heavy in your hips. Here we're going to start undulating our spine. That's rolling through every vertebrae into a modified upward dog. Legs wide, knees on the floor. Move your hips back into child's pose. Like a wave, move forward, starting at the top of your vertebrae all the way down till your hips reach the floor. As you gaze up, tuck your toes and send your hips back for downward facing dog. This may be the first down dog of the day. This practice might be the first bit of movement of your day. Go ahead, take time, shake your head, yes and no, left, right, up and down. Pedal out your feet, bend your knees, go on your tippy toes. Do whatever you need to get into your body here. To be able to listen to your body and feel it is a gift that we have and often take for granted. So take these next few seconds to meet your body where it's at today. On your next inhale, roll forward to a high plank here and hold. Gaze in between your hands, pushing through your shoulders, squeezing your legs. Go ahead and move to the right side for a side plank. Stack your shoulders, hips, and feet. Gaze can be down at your bottom hand or up at your top hand. We're starting to build warmth here, starting to light a fire. Go ahead and switch sides over to your left. Shoulder, hips, and feet stacked. Gaze down or up, your choice. Starting to wake the muscles up here. Go ahead and move back through center plank and lower down to chaturanga. Chest a few inches above the floor, hips up, toes tucked, chin barely over the floor here. Inhale, move into upward facing dog. Let's have your knees on the floor for this first one. Spend some time here doing some neck rolls, pushing your heart out through your shoulders, opening up your chest here, feeling a bend in your back, stretch in your hips. Untuck your toes, send it back through a modified child pose and push your hips up for downward facing dog. Gaze up at your navel or in between your legs. Feeling the stretch in your back body and your shoulders. Start to roll forward again, back into plank pose. Hold here a little bit longer. Go ahead and move into your right side plank here. Keep holding it just a little bit longer. Go back through center and onto the left side. Moving through this short little flow to get our muscles ready to go. Keep breathing here, that ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Bring it back through center plank, lower down chaturanga and hold. Chest above the mat, hips above the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll out your neck again. Heart through the shoulders. Send it back to modified child's pose and then lift your hips up for downward facing dog. Gaze at your navel or between your legs. One more time, let's go up onto our tippy toes. Start to roll it forward into high plank and hold. You know what's next, but hold here a little bit longer first. Let's not rush anything. Hold it a little bit longer here. And now inhale, move over to the right side plank. Stack your shoulders, hips, and feet. Gaze down or up, your choice. Keep breathing that ujjayi breath. Now as you exhale, move back through center plank. Inhale, back up to your left side plank. We're going to hold here for a little bit. big inhale here. As you exhale, move back through center. Go down into chaturanga. Elbows squeezing into your sides here. Go ahead and inhale, upward facing dog. Gaze up. Knees off the floor, pressing into the front of your feet. Take a few neck rolls each direction. Exhale, modified child's pose. Push up into downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your feet out a little bit. Readjust as you need to. Sway your hips sides to side. Push back. And now take a few steps up to the top of your mat. Grab opposite hands to elbows and hang here in ragdoll. Let your head be heavy here. Decompress your spine. Go ahead and bend your knees. Gaze up, halfway lift. Hands can be at your shins. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Arms through heart center. Gaze at your navel here. Inhale all the way back up. Stand up. Look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms over your head. Waterfall over your hips. Gaze between your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send it back to tabletop. Inhale, right arm goes up. Gaze up. Exhale, sweep your arm under your shoulder here. Place your forehead down on the mat for a deeper stretch. Think about your left shoulder pushing down towards the mat as well. Inhale, right arm goes up to the sky. Exhale, place it down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle through. Same thing here, your forehead goes onto the mat. Take another inhale and exhale through your nose here. Inhale, arm comes back to the sky. Exhale, back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, send it back for downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up, side sweep your arms up, look up. Exhale, grab your left arm, side stretch to the right. Inhale, back to the other side here. Bring your hands back through heart center. Inhale, arm sweep over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send it back to tabletop. You know the flow. Arm goes up, gaze up, and then thread the needle through for this nice shoulder stretch. Inhale, arm goes back up to the sky. Exhale, come back to tabletop. Switch your sides here. Inhale, left arm goes up, and then thread the needle through. Forehead down onto the mat. Enjoy the shoulder stretch. Inhale, back up. Exhale through tabletop. Go ahead and push your hips back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Walk out your dog if you would like. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Go on your tippy toes and bend your knees. Exhale, hop, step, jump, whatever you want to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms up, look up. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, up. Exhale all the way to the left side. Inhale, up, and then exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift here, gaze out in front of you. Exhale, back into tabletop. Lift up your right arm and thread it through for one more shoulder stretch here. Before you switch sides, inhale that right arm back up and then exhale back through the tabletop so you can inhale your left arm up. Thread it through. Inhale, left arm goes back up. Exhale, back to tabletop. Take an inhale here and then exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze in between your thighs. You're still breathing in and out of your nose here. Walk it out just a little bit. Look forward, and as you exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Try to kiss your knees here. Inhale, stand all the way up, and exhale into chair pose. Gaze up at arms if you can. If that's uncomfortable on your neck, go ahead and just have your gaze right over the tip of your nose. We're holding here for a little bit. We got to ignite the quads here. Inhale, and as you exhale, open up your right arm to the side. If you would like, you can go ahead and take a twist here. Arms at heart center, bring that left elbow over to the right knee. Hold here or open up your arms. Gaze should be up if you're twisting. Inhale back through chair pose. Exhale, sweep open that left arm. Gaze over your left shoulder. Go ahead and take the twist if you would like. Gaze up. And have your right arm on the outside of your left knee. Hold here. Inhale back through chair pose. A little bit longer. Exhale, fold forward. Compress your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send it back through plank pose, chaturanga. Lift your heart over through your shoulders. Send it back to downward facing dog. On that same exhale, bring your right leg forward into warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1 here. Hips should be square, back foot at a 45-degree angle. Exhale, circle your arms down to the mat. Send your right leg back for one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On that same exhale, bring your left foot in front of you. Step it forward for warrior one on the other side. Back foot at a 45-degree angle. Gaze up. Fingers touching at the top. Hold here. Exhale, circle your arms down, lower down for one-legged chaturanga. Gaze up. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Gaze up at your navel or in between your legs, stretching through your outer hips and pushing down through your heels. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat here. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep up into chair pose. Exhale, right arm sweeps out. Gaze behind you. Go ahead and take the twist here if available. If you're twisting, make sure your left knee isn't coming forward. Inhale, back through chair pose. Exhale, other side. Go ahead and take the twist if available. Open your arms. Gaze should be up. Inhale, back through chair pose. Exhale, stand up, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, send it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Gaze up. Knees lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same exhale, bring that right leg forward into warrior one. Weight evenly distributed between front and back foot. Gaze over the tip of your nose here. Exhale, sweep your arms down, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same exhale, bring your left leg in front. Send it up for warrior one on the left side. Inhale here. As you exhale, sweep it down. One-legged chaturanga. Inhale, pull your heart through your shoulders. Gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and hang out here for a few breaths. We're going to take the Surya Namaskara B, Sun B, through one more time before we get into the bigger flow here. Inhale up to the top of your mat. Exhale, find your way to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep up to chair pose. Exhale, right arm swings back. Go ahead and take the twist if you would like, gazing up here, maybe a little smile on your face. Inhale, back through chair pose, tailbone tucked. Exhale. Inhale, sweep that left arm out. Exhale, go for the twist. Gaze is up here. Inhale, back through chair pose. Exhale, stand up, melt your heart forward towards your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send it back for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same exhale, right leg comes forward. Warrior one, gaze up. Hips square here. Exhale, sweep your arms down, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, knees off of the floor here, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog, bring that left leg forward for warrior one on the other side. Gaze is up. Energy going through the bottom of your spine, through the tips of your fingers. Exhale, sweep your arms down, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, send it back, downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, hold here for 3 breaths. Notice how your hips feel and your shoulders. Go ahead, adjust as you need. And on an inhale, roll to the front of your mat into plank pose. Go on for 30 mountain climbers here. Opposite knee to elbow, pick up the pace, get your heart rate going before we go into our sun salutation sea flow. Try to go for 30. That has to be at least 10 right now. Keep the energy going through your tailbone all the way through your skull, pushing up through your shoulders, pressing into the floor with your fingers. Almost there. Send it back, child's pose here. How quickly can you get your heart rate to return to its resting state? Go ahead, inhale, sit up on your knees here. Let's take a counter pose. Let's go into camel. Go ahead, arms up, right arm to right heel, left arm to left heel. Drop your head if it feels okay to you. Slight back bend here. Feel the stretch in your abdomen, slight curve in your back. Inhale your right arm up, left arm, send it back, downward facing dog. Readjust as you need. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, open up that hip. Maybe take some hip circles here. Inhale, look to the front of your mat. Exhale, bring that right leg in front. Swing open your arms, warrior two. Swing your right arm over your ear, reverse warrior, left arm behind your back. Inhale, and on your exhale, swing your left leg up and your right arm up for reverse moon. Take an inhale here. On an exhale, send it back for chaturanga. Elbows squeeze into your torso here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, maybe take some hip circles here. Inhale, send the leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Swing open, warrior two on the left side. Inhale, reach over that left foot. Exhale, send it back, reverse warrior. Take a nice inhale here. Right arm is tucked behind your back. Go ahead and exhale, swing that right arm down, right leg back for reverse moon. Left arm is up. Exhale, send it down, chaturanga. Inhale, pull your heart through. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take it again. We're going to add on a little bit more. Inhale, that right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, reach over that right leg. Exhale, right arm sweeps over, left arm behind your back, reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it forward for reverse moon. Exhale, swing that left foot through, grab it with your right arm, send it down for a pistol squat. Go ahead and inhale, bring it up here. Right arm connected to your left leg, left arm out. Send it out for goddess squat. Take an inhale here. Maybe rest your arms on your legs to open up your hips a little bit. Swing side to side. Inhale, go to the back of your mat, crescent lunge on your left leg. Exhale, send it back, chaturanga to the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your left leg high. Exhale, step it through. Warrior two on the left side. Inhale, reach over that left leg. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm behind your back, left leg over your ear. Inhale here, exhale, send it forward, reverse moon. Right leg back, right arm down. Then exhale, bring it through, pistol squat. Inhale, stand up. Have your left arm connected to your right leg, right arm out, gaze to the side. Inhale, goddess squat here. Go ahead and rest your knees on your elbows. Enjoy this hip opener. So in this flow, whenever we're to the back of our mat, we will be beginning with our left leg. For now, inhale to the front of the mat. Right leg forward, crescent. Exhale, bring it down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog, gaze in between your thighs. Adjust as you need. And we're going to add on one more part here. Go ahead and inhale your right leg high. Look forward, exhale, send it forward for warrior two on the right side. Inhale, reach forward, exhale, send it back, reverse warrior two, gaze up. Inhale here, exhale, swing it around, reverse moon, left leg up. Exhale, seeing it forward, pistol squat. Inhale, stand up straight, left arm back, gaze back. Exhale, send it over to goddess squat. Inhale, crescent lunge, left leg forward here. Gaze up. Go ahead and exhale. Inhale, send your elbows back, cactus them, open up your heart here. Inhale, send it forward, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, cross it over, figure four. Here, your right leg is over your left leg, your supporting leg here. Gaze over your nose, hands at heart center. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Your right arm is going to come back and grab your right leg. Send it forward for dancer. Exhale, drop that right leg, send it back. Chaturanga, inhale, heart through your shoulders, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're at the back of the mat, so inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step your left leg through, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach it back, reverse warrior two. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, swing your right arm around, right leg goes up, reverse moon. Exhale, grab that right leg with your left arm, bring it through, pistol squat. With all your balance, stand up straight, left arm grabbing that right leg, right arm back. Exhale, swing it back to goddess squat. Inhale, move to the front of your mat, crescent lunge, right leg forward, cactus your arms here, gaze up. Exhale, one-legged mountain pose, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale here. As you exhale, fold forward, figure four, left leg on your right leg here. Go ahead and drop your hands if you need to for support. Otherwise, hands can come to heart center. Gaze over your nose. Feel this stretch in your outer hips here. Inhale, stand on back up on one leg. Grab your left leg with your left arm. Bring it forward for dancer's pose. Exhale, wash it out here, chaturanga. Inhale, heart through your shoulders. Gaze up, knees up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're at the front of the mat, so let's start with our right leg. Bring your right leg up. Exhale, forward to the top of your mat. Open up to warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, swing it back, reverse warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it to reverse moon. Left leg is back. Grab that left leg with your right arm down to a pistol squat. Stand up. Exhale, Goddess pose. Inhale to the back of your mat, crescent lunge, left leg is forward, look up, cactus your arms, stretch out through your shoulders. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, cross that right foot over your left knee, send it down for figure 4. Feel that stretch in your hip here. Inhale, grab your right leg with your right arm, bring it forward for dancer. Gaze over your nose here. Wash it out, Chaturanga. This is our flow here. This is our entire flow. Go ahead and take it a few times on your own, at your own pace. I'll be cueing a little bit here and there, but go ahead and go faster, slower, whatever you need. Inhale that left leg high. Come on into your warriors here. After warrior, it's going to be your crescent moon into a pistol squat. Your right leg is back. Go on into goddess. Still doing that Ujjayi breath here. Inhale through your nose, front of your mat. Right leg forward, crescent lunge. Go ahead, open up your heart here. Cactus your arms. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, cross that left leg over. Figure 4 here. Appreciate the stretch. As you inhale through your nose and exhale into dancer. Wash it out, Chaturanga. Elbows squeeze into your side body here. Press into the tops of your feet. Send it back, downward facing dog. We're at the front of your mat, so send your right leg high. Step it forward, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Send it forward, reverse moon here. Then we go move on into the pistol squat. Without letting go of that leg, stand up from your pistol squat. Gaze towards your left arm towards the back. Move into goddess pose here. This is our transition to the back of your mat. Crescent moon, cactus your arms. And then from here, we're going to stand up one-legged Tadasana, one-leg mountain pose into figure 4 for that hip stretch. Keep moving here. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Wherever your focus is where your drishti, where your eyes will be. Your eyes should be where your heart is leading you to. Downward facing dog. As we inhale the left leg high at the back of the mat, step it through, warrior 2. Heart facing forward, gaze is forward. Then we swing it back, reverse warrior. Gaze and heart go up. Move it forward, reverse moon into that pistol squat. Without letting go, stand up. Move it out to goddess squat. Open up your hips here for a brief second, then move forward to the front of your mat for crescent lunge. Where can you create flow here? Where can you connect more to your breath? How focused can you be in this 45-minute flow that we're doing? We're almost done here. Keep your focus a little bit longer. If you fall out, that's okay. These poses are meant to fall out of. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Be here for a few breaths. Wiggle out your hips. Be here for a little bit, adjust as you need. Go ahead and plant your left foot down, raise your right leg up, and take a few handstand hops here. Really squeeze into your lower belly here. Maybe you'll get some hang time. And on your next hop, go ahead and switch your feet. So now your right leg will be planted, your left leg up, and you will be pushing off of your right foot. Do a few hops, and then switch your feet. Land back into downward facing dog. Roll forward. Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. Enjoy that hip stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your feet up a little closer. Feet to each side of your mat here. Sit back into Malasana squat. Elbows in between your knees here. Go ahead and reach that left arm out, right arm to the sky, gaze up. Come back center and switch your arms. Inhale, exhale back to center. Go ahead and plant your hands on the floor. We're going to work into crow pose. Go ahead and place your knees on the back of your elbows and squeeze your belly. If this isn't, the full posture isn't available to you yet, that's okay. Rock forward and lift one foot off at a time, slowly shifting your weight. If the full posture is available for you today, go ahead and take it and hold. Wherever you are, shoot back to chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart through your shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Be proud of yourself for taking risks today, for trying new things maybe, or trying things again that you haven't liked before. Inhale, bring that right leg forward in front of your hands. Go on up to star pose and sit down into goddess. This time, elbows not resting on your knees. And hold here for a little bit. Go ahead and connect your pointer finger to your thumb, your middle ring and pinky fingers together. Create this circuit of energy. Goes through your spine, around your fingers, down your spine, shooting out through your legs into the feet, connecting with the floor here. Maybe get a little bit lower if you can. Experiment with the weight in your body. Squeezing in your heels and maybe pushing them out. Notice the difference here. Keep holding here. Keep focusing here. Gaze over your nose. Maybe sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. Arms up, stand up, exhale, fold forward. Hands come down to the floor. Enjoy this stretch here. Maybe shifting your hips side to side. Go on ahead, walk back to the front of your mat and find your way to child's pose. Resting your torso in between your thighs, your head on the floor, your feet tucked and hands out in front of you. Think of all the support that you have in this pose. Go ahead and move forward. Send it back to downward facing dog. In this downward facing dog, look forward and hop through to a seated pose. We'll start here with your left leg out in front of you, your right leg folded in, so the sole of your foot, of your right foot, is on your left thigh. Inhale up, exhale, fold forward. Try to think about having a straight back here. If there's a lot of space between your chest and your thigh, know that that is just as wonderful as if there's no space between your chest and your thigh. Take some time here to enjoy this stretch. Go on ahead to the long edge of your mat. Swing open that right leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale as slow as you can with a flat back. Fold forward. Take this stretch as deep as you can. And know that your flexibility doesn't define you. I don't know why some people feel shame when they say they aren't very flexible. It's okay, and everybody's body is built different, and it gives us something to work towards. Inhale here. Walk yourself back up and switch sides. Go ahead, bring your right foot out in front of you, your left sole of your foot on your right thigh. Inhale up, exhale, fold forward. Take some deep breaths here. Enjoy slowing down. Go ahead, bring that left leg back out in front of you and lay down your back onto your mat. We're going to take bridge pose or wheel pose. For bridge pose, go ahead and press your hips up to the sky. Press your heels down into the floor. If you would like to take full variation of wheel pose, place your hands by your ears, and on an inhale, push up. Feel the stretch through your hips here, activating your thighs. Hold here just a little bit longer. Go ahead, exhale. Tuck your chin if you're in wheel pose and lower down onto your back. Squeeze your knees in. Feel the counter of what you experienced in your back bend and now what you experience with your knees into your chest. When you're ready, go ahead and meet me in your final posture of Shavasana. Legs come out, arms come out, both wider than your mat, taking up more space than you want to. Eyes are closed. I will gently lead you out of this Shavasana, but if you would like to stay longer, you're more than welcome to. But for now, we will lay here for a little bit. Notice your heartbeat. Notice the quality of your thoughts now compared to the quality of your thoughts before you started practicing. Start to relax your forehead. Relax your jaw, your shoulders, even the tiny little muscles in your fingertips. Keep coming back to your breath. If you notice you're getting caught up in your thoughts, and allow yourself this time, this space, for you to just be with yourself. If you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, taking any movement that feels natural. Maybe rocking your head side to side, raising your arms above your head for a nice good morning stretch. Go ahead and grab your feet and bring it out to happy baby. Hold this stretch. Go ahead and send your knees back into your chest and take a few rocks forward and back. Go ahead and join me in a seated position at the top of your mat. Eyes still closed. Go ahead and place your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your knee, palm facing up. Your left hand on your heart signifies your ability to receive all that is meant to come your way. Your right hand on your knee signifies your ability to give, to contribute more good into the world. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. I want to thank you for practicing with me and allowing me to guide you. Go ahead and bow forward. Namaste.